Hello guys and welcome to another squad builder. Today I have an amazing Bundesliga overpowered squad builder which I was very fortunate to borrow from a great friend of mine. And before I show you guys the squad and go into great detail, if you're looking to buy some cheap Ultimate Team coins, please do check out fifacoinslegit.co.uk. They're very fast and reliable and cheap as always, one of the cheapest coin sellers out there at the moment. And so let's begin with the squad guys. So we first have Adler in goal, and he has a shield chemistry style card on him. And overall he was actually quite inconsistent. Some games he was absolutely amazing, making so many saves and everything, and then there's some other games he was completely shit, like he just let in so many ridiculously easy goals, which is like really did surprise me, and it was quite disappointing really. So overall I wouldn't really recommend him. I'm pretty sure Manuel Neuer is quite overpowered in this game. Not overpowered, but he's quite good in real life, but he's definitely good in this game from what I've heard anyway, but I haven't really tried him. You know, but he goes for around 2,000 coins on the Xbox, and personally I would recommend him overall because I just don't like inconsistent goalkeepers in general in this game. So for my defence now, we first have Piszczek for my right back, and he has a sentinel chemistry style applied onto him, and he is the best right back I've used in this game so far guys. He is absolutely amazing. Very quick on the ball and also very quick with reacting to tackles and interceptions as well as performing them. Very class. His reactions are top notch, even just performing them as I said earlier. The tackles and interceptions, he was dead on point, you know, he never made a wrong, never fouled the opponent. He got the ball every single time, just very good. Highly recommend him. He goes around 9,000 coins as well, so he's definitely gone down because I bought him in the pack about last week. And he went for about 15,000 coins, so he's gone down a lot. And for 9,000 coins, it is a lot, but he's definitely definitely worth the money. And I think he can go down to about 5,000 coins in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So wait till then possibly, and then try him out, and you'll be even more happier because you definitely get your money's worth for sure with him. And for my centre back, we have Hummels, and he's also a fantastic centre back, the best centre back as well I've used in this game so far. He has the anchor chemistry style applied onto him. And he isn't that slow as his pace suggests on card because he has 60 pace, and you think, oh god, you know, that's definitely a turn off. But don't worry about that, you know, ignore that because he's definitely faster than that for sure in game. He wasn't that slow. And also remember, this game isn't all about pace, so he does have the strength, 90 strength in game stats. So that definitely pulls the opponent, even if they've got that 90 pace away from to definitely slow them down to get the ball. And he uses that to his great advantage for sure guys. And him and Piszczek just work so well together as well. He's just definitely a class pairing, and the Dortmund pairing right there as well. So they get both the Bundesliga and club link to make that extra chemistry link there. And they definitely play so well together. And he goes for around 5,000 coins as well. And for my next centre back, we have Boateng from FC Bayern of course. And he has the backbone chemistry style applied onto his card. And he wasn't as good as Hummels, but he still played a great big part on his team. And he also managed to score for me as well from a nice corner. His heading is really good as well. Even Hummels, I must say, he was always going out for corners. Hummels, he didn't actually, I think he scored one, I'm not quite sure, but he didn't miss a lot of headers for me, which is a shame. But he was always going up for headers, and he always did win the headers as well, but just a matter of him being on target was a different story. So yeah, he's definitely just both a great defender, and he's also great going forward, so more could you want. And for my left back now, I have Alaba, and he has a sentinel chemistry style, and overall he's so disappointing. He didn't do anything for me guys. I can't even find any clips of him making any interceptions or tackles. I just was really surprised as to how bad he was because I loved him in FIFA 13. He was so good, so always making the tackles, always making the runs in the wing as well. But for this FIFA, he's been toned down so much, and I really disagree because he's one of the best left backs in the world. I think definitely better than Ashley Cole last season. And I'm a Chelsea fan, that's coming from a Chelsea fan, so I'm quite surprised as to how turned down he's been. So he's really disappointing, he's so shit. I'm not sure about his inform, so maybe his inform might make up for the fact his non-inform card is so bad, but for me he was so bad. I don't know about you guys if you tried him, maybe it's the opposite story for you, but let me know down below in the comments down below. And moving on to my midfield now, we first have Luis Gustavo with my centre defensive mid. And he was also disappointing guys. He was so overpowered in the last FIFA. He had the same shooting, awful shooting, and yet in game it was a different story. He had like amazing shooting in game, but in this game, like, he's definitely been toned down. He missed so many opportunities with it's like Fernando Torres against Manchester City. You know, he just missed a one-on-one, and I was like, how can you put that wide and the net is right in front of you? You know what I mean? So like, it's exactly the same thing with Gustavo. He just missed so many like easy goals to take, but because he was quite good at going forward, but he just wasn't good at finishing. That's the trouble with him. And he goes around 1,000 coins, and personally I would not recommend him. He's just been absolutely just toned it down to shit now. I just think there's so many better defensive mids out there in the Bundesliga in particular. So yeah, it's a shame because I love Gustavo in the last FIFA. So for my centre mid, we have Gundogan, and he has a Deadeye chemistry style applied onto his card, and he's still very good in game as well. Amazing long shots in particular, guys. He scored only 2 goals, but they were fantastic goals. And he only has 75 long shots in his in-game stats, and I personally think that's a lie. It's definitely in the high 80s, in fact the low 90s even, because he was really good. As you can see in the background, he scored some beautiful goals for me. Only 2 goals, as I said earlier, but 2 really good goals, which did make up for that low stat there. So he goes around 28,000 coins. I didn't realise he goes for so much, because I borrowed this squad, so I was very fortunate to do that. So I wouldn't really say he's worth the 28,000 coins from my experience, despite having good long shots. Maybe, I'm sure he'll go down eventually, but I'm surprised at that price. Maybe because he was so good in the last FIFA, his price has been up. So yeah, onto my centre defensive mid, last midfielder, we have Javi Martinez. And he was also not that great. He also made a few interceptions, but that's about it. He did more than Gustavo, to be fair. He also did contribute an assist for me as well for the team. But I must say, guys, he has some awful first touches, like even without sprinting, because you do know when you first get the ball and you sprint, you're more likely to do the first bad touch than you are to do without sprinting. And I didn't even sprint, and his first touch was so bad. It was so bad that it led to the opposition easily intercepting the ball off Martinez, which is what, you know, just giving the ball away basically. That's how bad it was. So that's one criticism which really did annoy me, and he was always doing it. So he wasn't just once or twice, it's always fine at every game. So it was really frustrating actually to use him in the overall. So I won't really get him again. I don't think I'll really want to use him ever again, because he's just so bad in terms of that, just first touches. It's silly, I know, but it really does make a difference. So he goes around 1,000 coins if you are interested to try him out. So on to our attackers now. We first have Shaqiri from my right forward, and he has a Deadeye chemistry style on him, and he's not as good as he was in last year's FIFA as well. He only scored just the 3 goals for the team, which isn't that great. I guess in 9 games you do want more goals, especially from a winger. And he contributed 4 assists for the team, and he goes for around 2,000 coins. And for my striker now, with Mandzukic, and he has a Deadeye chemistry style applied onto him, and he's very good for me in this game, guys. Being as tall as 6'2" means that headers going all his way, he's going to head them in every day. You know, he's got that advantage compared to the defenders, so he's so tall to head them in. So I scored so many headers with him, so I don't want to show all headers. It's not really fun, they're not really class goals. So, you know, I did score a lovely shot, as you can see, but I was surprised at that goal, as you can see right there, because he was really inconsistent. Because some shooting, like finesse shots, is awful. Like he missed so many finesse shots, so I just gave up with him in the end. So that goal was just a nice, powerful, direct shot. So, but his headers, you know, because he's so tall and he does have great heading stats, they're gonna go in any day, guys. So if you're one of those guys that just love to head the ball and just really piss off the opponent, I guess he's definitely the man for you, because he's gonna head them in any day of the week. And he goes around 1,000 coins as well. And he scored 5 goals in total for the squad, which isn't too bad, but it's not too good as well in total of 9 games. And for my last player now to mark the squad, the most expensive player in his team, we have Marco Reus. He has a sniper chemistry style on him. I decided to try out that chemistry style, and he is also awesome in this game. But I do prefer him in FIFA 13, guys, because I do feel he's completely wasted on the wing, to be honest with you guys. Like, he's just that type of player who's just better up front. Like, I changed him in game, I switched the positions, I swapped him and Mandzukic round. And when he played up front, he was so much more deadly, so much more attacking even, because I barely got to see him in the left wing, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I scored most of my goals from the striker position, if I'm honest. So, definitely switch him up front if you do change it. Just change him in game, because he still gets the same 9 to 10 chemistry. So he won't affect his chemistry by changing his position in game, of course. So He scored 6 goals in total and contributed 2 assists, and he goes for over 100k still. And personally, he didn't perform as that good to be worth that amount of points, if you ask me. Maybe 20k yes, but 100k no way. He still goes for around 110 to 120k. I don't know why really. I think it's maybe price lockers, price bumpers or whatever. It's just amazing how the price of players is in this market. Really unpredictable, if you ask me. Anyways, yeah, that's the full squad for today's videos, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, then please leave a like, that'd be superb as always. And thank you very much for watching, guys. Until next time, guys, take care.